to Fantasy Football Primetime, everybody. I'm your host, Brandon Singer. This week on the show, we're going to discuss the big trade that sent Antonio Brown from Testicle Festival to the Very Shady Brady Bunch. We're going to hear from Testicle Festival team owner Brad Hanacrat with his thoughts on the trade. We're also going to hear from Antonio Brown with his thoughts on being traded to the Very Shady Brady Bunch as he made the rounds with national media last week. All that and more after we get back from commercial break. This must be what Antonio feels like now that he's on my team. Wow, this must be what Brandon feels like every time he trades with Brad.
Pepsi.
The Very Shady Brady Bunch definitely made another bold move in acquiring Brown, the league's #1 wide receiver. We caught up with Testicle Festival owner Brad Hanacrat immediately following the trade. Here were his thoughts.
Had like 3 beers. It's a plethora of wellness is what's happening right here.
But our sources here at Fantasy Football Primetime have learned that there may be another reason Brad Hanacrat was happy about the trade, beyond the 3 beers he had already ingested. Our sources here at Fantasy Football Primetime have indicated that there was a rift between Testicle Festival owner Brad Hanacrat and Antonio Brown. It seems that Antonio was unhappy being drafted originally by Testicle Festival this past August. Antonio shared these sentiments on ESPN's First Take this past week with Stephen A. Smith when asked about how he felt after being drafted by Testicle Festival.
It's definitely disappointing.
Brown also took the opportunity to describe his experience with his new team owner, Brandon Singer, so far, and discuss what he expects for the rest of the season.
I know what he's about. I know what he stands for. And the characteristics of him as my brother going out and going to war with me, I've seen him persevere through a lot of things. We're not known for drama. We're known for coming out and rolling people and getting it done.
Any lingering doubt regarding how Brown feels about his previous owner was laid to rest on the Dan Patrick Show later in the week, as Brown had this to say about Brad Hanacrat.
He's an idiot.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And finally tonight, breaking news as reportedly wide receiver Josh Gordon will enter a rehab facility, most likely ending his fantasy football season. A quote from team owner Alfred Sutton says that this is status quo for the team, and he is currently scheduling his Scrappo tattoo appointment as we speak. Thank you for joining us tonight on Fantasy Football Primetime, and remember to keep it classy, assholes.